one of the don'ts is coming up, about to be in those golden years of 30s. Whoo, job. Everyone's getting married and everyone's going to be inviting you to these weddings. So definitely don't dig into your savings account to buy that perfect dress for that wedding that you're invited to. You know, you want to be fly. We all do, honey. But don't dig into your savings. That's not an emergency for you to show up looking fly to an event. So there's definitely ways you can look for a good dress for cheap, that's accessible, that's cute, that's your style. You just have to look. I've definitely learned that, of course, along the years. It's just to look and you will find something that's not expensive. People always think that some things that I wear are expensive and they're really not. I don't spend a lot of money on retail. So definitely look into those thrift shops, look into those online stores, look into TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Like, you can find cute pieces. Go to Nordstrom Rack. You can find those good pieces and it'll look cute and you will look fine at those weddings, because you're not going to be invited to just one. Believe me, you're going to be invited to a lot of them. So don't waste your time on thinking that is an emergency, because there are going to be plenty of weddings you're going to be invited to. So no, not an emergency. Also, speaking of the golden years of being 30, I'm turning 30 in June. Oh God. RIP to my 20s. But instead of making a big hoopla about me turning 30 and having all my friends go on a trip with me, I decided that I was just going to just go by myself. But then I ended up having just one friend coming with me. So instead of having everyone spend so much money, because she could afford it. So, and she didn't mind paying for it. So I just going to go with one of my good friends and we're going to just have a good time for my birthday. So when I come back, I'm just going to have like something small and intimate with all my friends. That way everyone has to spend all their money on, you know, coming on a trip with me. So I made a decision for them. It wasn't even like they made that decision. I hope they love me for that, because I don't want them to spend so much money on a trip for my birthday. So that is not an emergency. You should not have people spending money that you probably know they cannot afford for your birthday. No, I think that, you know, different birthdays can be celebrated so many different ways that no one has to go broke over it or take away from their savings for it. So that's what I'll be doing for my 30th. Also, what is not a financial emergency is shoes. Okay? I know Carrie Bradshaw has been with us in our lives and directing us on the great shoe. But baby, do not spend your savings on summer 2015, spring 2015, hottest pump, sandal, what have you. It's not current. It's going to be current for the time being, but it's not going to progress. It's not a classic piece. It's just, don't spend your money on that. If you can afford it, yes, but don't dig into your savings to pay for that. That is not a financial emergency. Okay? You got it? Okay, so let's get into the do's of what is a financial emergency. These are the things that you can consider an emergency. One of them can be you lost your job and you have to pay your rent and you have to pay the other expenses that you have on a monthly basis. I definitely recommend that you dig into your savings and you pay for those things. Also, medical and dental emergencies, that hands down, definitely use your savings for that. That is definitely considered a financial emergency. I had to fix my teeth one time and it was an emergency. And I had to use some of my savings to make up the difference because my dental insurance did not cover all of it. So I definitely recommend that as a way for you to definitely dig into your savings to pay for that. Also, transportation. What if your car breaks down and you got to get to work, or you have to get the kids off to school, or just your day-to-day life has to continue to go on without a vehicle? So definitely have to rent a car or get a bus pass for the week, or the train or the subway, whatever. I definitely consider that an emergency for your finances. You definitely can dig into your savings for that as well. Also, credit card debt. emergency. I definitely think that you could dig into your savings to pay for credit card bills. If you're in the rear and you have to pay, usually more than your monthly fee. I definitely recommend that you guys use your savings for that as well. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Get your credit card issues together. I'm speaking from experience. Figure it out. Ask questions. Figure out what's best for you. I don't want you to compare yourself to anyone else. That's not what I'm even here for. I'm here for you to provide you with these tips and for you to apply to your day-to-day life. I don't want you to go off of what I do. I want you to figure out what's best for you. So definitely with those credit cards, pay for them. Also, home emergencies. If your AC breaks or your boiler is out of service or anything like that, that's an emergency. You gotta keep you, your kids, your husband, your boo, the dog. Everybody gotta be warm and cool when the weather changes. So definitely that is an emergency. Definitely dig into your savings. That's about it. I think those are good tips so far. So thanks for staying around and watching the video and getting the tips. And also stay tuned for next week because I'm going to be doing this every week, giving you more tips on different terms or for the financial literacy month. And also stay connected with me through Instagram at Save with Shay, Twitter at Save with Shay, Facebook, Save with Shay, Google Plus, Save with Shay. I think I'm on everything except Snapchat. And I gotta think about that because Rihanna can't even work hers just yet. And she just got on there. So stay tuned for next week. And again, happy Financial Literacy Month, you guys. Mwah!